Mass Media.
Welcome to a once-in-a-lifetime experience like never before.
Presented by Mass Media.
A show filled with laughter, knowledge, and also transparency. It's a journey of diving into the unknown
And turning it into the known.
turning the uncomfortable into comfortable. I'm your host, Mr. Wowzer, and welcome.
Let the beat rock.
To the Dodi Connection.
Welcome to the show, TDOC. I am your host, Mr. Wowzer. Back with my co-host, Kayla Bass. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. You did great the first episode.
Thanks.
So welcome back again. I did make an initiative. We're doing a TDOC spotlight, where I'm giving something to the cannabis retailer, March Nash, giving them shout outs and love and respect and a lot of correspondence on what they're doing as far as contributing to what we got going on in the cannabis industry. Because it's hard. I'm not going to lie. It's hard out here. Oh, yeah. Huge shout out to Ola's Media, powered by Cannacraft. And let's get into it. We'll be right back after this.
Wowzer. I'm on go. Yeah, it's about that. I'm with special guests and we. Right after that is by.
Oh, God.
Hey, you know that it's about that.
It's time for our special guest.
Welcome back. So I got two very, very, very special guests that I've been waiting to interview for a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. They've contributed so much of their time, personal time, and their business time. It's very hard to do in this industry, especially when you got to put a lot of work in. The higher you go up the ladder. So I'm proud to introduce Administrative Delivery Manager. Hey, I got it right. You know what I mean? Thank you. Give me a one now. Administrative Delivery Manager Ashley and Shop Lead Martelle. Welcome to the show. Hey.
Thank you for having us.
How was the ride here?
Not too bad. It was good.
Yeah, well, she was here very early. Very, very early. I feel bad. I usually come early.
Yeah.
So let's get to the meat of this. Ashley.
Yes, that's me.
How was life growing up for you in Riverside?
It was fun.
I believe it.
It was wild, if you want my honesty. I was a little kid outside with no shoes on running. We ran outside until the street lights turned on, and even then sometimes.
Yeah, 2 more hours.
Yeah, exactly. I'd always be in some random kid's backyard on a trampoline. It was great times.
Yeah, that was good. 90s, baby.
Making mud pies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Pretending to be a chef outside with the leaves and the berries. And
right.
could make you anything you wanted at that time.
Now, San Diego isn't too far as a neighboring city, but what inspired that move?
I actually moved back and forth a lot between San Diego and Riverside my whole life.
Right.
A lot of weird things happened in my childhood, so had to leave, come back a couple times. Fun stuff. Unfortunately, didn't do great in school. Got kicked out of a couple different schools.
Damn. What grade? Journalist, right? I'm sorry. We're celebrating you.
It's all good. Freshman year was the first time.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah. I was a knucklehead too in school.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be good.
I tried my best.
It's always like that. You start off good, then you run into these kids.
I was really good up to 5th grade.
Yeah.
I had all the little, what was it back in the day? You
Those
got
little awards and stuff?
and instead of A, B, C, D, you got outstanding,
okay.
And I always had outstanding all the way up until 5th grade, and then 6th grade came and it was downhill.
Damn. 6th grade count?
Oh, that was fun. We went to Julian and it snowed on our last day.
Dang.
It was the first time I ever saw snow.
That would have tripped me out.
Yeah, it was cool.
I went to Palomar and it was one of my best experiences in my life. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
What? Did you guys go during the winter too, or did you guys go springtime?
It was summer, spring.
Oh,
it was spring.
Okay.
Right before the end of school. Right.
Okay. We did ours a little bit earlier because that's why it had snowed.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
And Julian. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there.
I know. I'm going in August again. Well, a little bit farther than Julian. We're going out to a lake.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So Martelle, San Diego native here. Tell us what it was like for you growing up.
So actually, I'm not from San Diego.
Oh.
I was actually born and raised in the Imperial Valley, which is about almost 2 hours east of San Diego.
Right.
But yeah, I was born and raised there my whole life, obviously. Growing up, I feel like I had a really fun childhood. You live in a town where there's really not much to do. Well, for kids, it's like anywhere for a kid, you're just always going to have fun. You have your imagination.
Right.
So for me growing up, it was fun. We weren't always on our iPads like how kids are nowadays. So we were just riding bikes or scooters. So anything we could do outside, we were there as kids.
I love that time. Those were the good old days. And I feel like, we're part of one of the last generations that got to experience, what childhood was like without having an electronic device right in your face.
Yeah.
And it's special.
It really is special.
Yeah.
It's a different connection too with your kids because they're really like that. So when you play with them actively, they're like, oh, no, I used to be outside.
Right.
Oh, God, I used to be outside.
Yeah.
No, you can continue. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, could you walk us through the public perception of cannabis at the time of your youth during the D.A.R.E program days?
Good question.
For me, during that time, I feel like I knew about like the D.A.R.E program, but like when we were also kids in school, we had this other thing. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It was like red ribbon.
Oh, yeah.
So we used to do that. So it was like they would give us a little red ribbon bracelet. We would have to wear it for the week because it's like our commitment to never doing drugs.
Right.
For me, back then as a kid, I wasn't really, thankfully, like I wasn't exposed to like that type of scenery as a kid, but I would still hear about it. But the way like teachers or people at school, they would kind of portray that was just like, just don't do them. They're very bad. They make you like lazy and this and that.
Right.
So like for me, obviously as a kid, I'm going to think like, I'm never going to do drugs when I grow up.
Yeah.
When in reality, there are those, the bad drugs that you have like fentanyl and meth and crystal and all that. But I think back then too, people try to throw weed in there as one of those too. So you really, were also scared of that back then.
Absolutely.
And then when you grow up, you're kind of like, oh, well, it's not really a bad drug as people, portrayed it as.
Definitely. The scare tactics were coming in strong for cannabis back then.
Oh, yeah.
And the environment has changed quite significantly.
You ain't lying. Now, we used to put the ribbons too on the fence, right?
Yep.
Right. I remember that.
Right.
Yep.
And what age did you start smoking?
I actually started smoking. The first time I actually tried it, I think I was probably like 14 or 15.
Okay. I'm thinking it's going to be 21 or 22 because you was like, they scared you straight, girl. That's what I'm like.
No, so see, I was like a pretty good kid when I was like in elementary, but I feel like as soon as I got to like 8th grade, freshman year, I was just, rebellious.
Of course.
And so that's where I was like, well, I kind of want to try it. Like, who can, where can I find this? But eventually, when you're going into high school, you meet people, older people, you get into parties and all these things. So, eventually you're going to find your way. So that's kind of how I found my way into it. Tried it the first time. Obviously, when you try something the first time, you're not like gonna like it. For me, I was just like, oh my God, what is this?
Right.
And it was pretty harsh when I was smoking. So I was like, oh my gosh. But then like I stopped doing it because I didn't really have a resource, I guess, to go find it.
Right.
But then I'd say after like maybe a year or so, that's when I kind of started like, okay, I kind of want to dabble into it a little bit more. So then I started doing it more often in high school.
For sure.
That's fire. That's fire. What about you?
My first time?
No. What was the public perception? I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah. You want me to know that? Oh, what age did you start smoking?
I was 14.
Okay, and remember this, you guys. Disclaimer: I'm just doing this for OLA's purposes. We're not encouraging nobody to do any youth smoking.
No.
We're just talking about experiences and journeys and celebrating them. Continue.
I was 14. I was in a bedroom and my friend made a pipe out of a can, and my first experience was smoking out of a mug root beer can.
That's what's up.
And I didn't even know I was high, but I took a sip of water and literally water's just falling out of my mouth because like I didn't know what to do, but I didn't understand that I was high. I was just like, I can't function right now.
Right.
And then I was like, this is kind of fun. And
that's a funny picture to imagine. Yeah.
There was like a parent in the next room that didn't know. I don't know how they didn't know we were smoking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You'd imagine they'd smell that shit.
So sorry, parent in the other room.
Well,
I apologize.
Did they, like, ostracize cannabis too, or was it something they just didn't talk about?
Drugs were bad, but we didn't talk about them. Okay. We just knew they were bad,
right?
Because school, obviously, D.A.R.E program, the Red Ribbon Week, and I had a little bit of family members into drug aspects. And so I was with my mom's side of the family at the time, and they were like, drugs are bad, 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 bad. So
I'm curious if I could ask kind of
course.
another question. You're a mother now.
Yeah.
How differently do you potentially approach, the topic of cannabis with your kids?
That's a great question.
That is. I love this question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, my kids really aren't old enough yet to understand, but I have thought about that because I know in the future it is going to be a conversation, especially when they get into the what do you do for work?
Right.
Where do you work? All of those things. I think one really big thing that I do want to stress to my children is there are different uses for cannabis. People use them for all different things.
Right.
And I feel like cannabis throughout the years has just been generalized as something you do so you can do nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people think you smoke and then you just go to sleep, or you
you're
smoke and you're
lazy.
Or you
unproductive.
just sit there like this. and-
100%.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, when there's nights where I eat edibles and I'm scrubbing my baseboards because I feel like my house can't get clean enough.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And it's like everybody uses cannabis for different things, and I know at a young age they're going to try it. Look at the world we're in. Everything
Right.
is starting younger and younger and younger. So I feel like educating them ahead of time so they know what they're getting into is really huge.
Definitely.
Because I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of us at this generation, we weren't spoke to that what exactly drugs can do to you.
Nah.
Right.
We were just told they were bad.
Fear tactics, little education.
Yeah.
100%. So I was just told across the board drugs are bad. So of course you think everything's bad. When there's certain things that
Yeah. Like the word drug doesn't mean bad.
Exactly.
Right? The word drug doesn't mean bad. There's good drugs and bad drugs.
exactly. But they think prescription drugs are amazing.
Yeah.
But
Right,
God
because
forbid we
they're
try.
prescribed by a doctor.
Exactly.
Isn't
So they must
RFK
be
bad in
okay.
those commercials, right?
Yeah,
RFK?
that's, yeah.
Them happy commercials where they're smiling, then they're underlying in the background all these things that'll kill your ass. I'm so glad. I'm not a hospital guy, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
So, do you remember you already answered that. So, would you agree that entertainment and cannabis have a great chemistry or duality together?
Oh, I 100% do.
Yeah.
For many reasons. The biggest is going into the entertainment industry, you have a lot of eyes on you at all times, but it can really relax you and make you more social. I like to talk, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you guys can tell. But sometimes when I go into a situation and I'm completely sober, I'm not willing to have a conversation with anybody.
Right.
I don't want to do it. I don't feel social. I'm scared that you're going to judge me. This person's looking at me. But if I smoke a little bit, I have to be honest, or eat an edible before, I'm great.
Nice. I mean, just to speak a little bit on our disclaimer, I actually kind of have an opposite effect and experience. If I smoke before a social setting, I kind of retreat within, and then maybe I get scared to talk to somebody.
That's fair.
I know some people like that.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Yeah. But that it just points out it affects everybody differently. For me, it's more of an introspective experience. For you, it's a social experience. And that's what makes it cool.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with that because I do know a lot of people that are like, we'll be going out, getting ready to go, and everyone's smoking, and like, I can't smoke or else I'm not going out. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that's fine. Then don't do it.
There's something about it. Yeah. There's something about that.
I get that 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm almost the same with each because it's like I feel like it also depends who I'm with too. I feel like
That's
the same thing
huge.
about things. There's some times where I'll smoke something and I feel like it really does depend on the scenery you're in. One minute I'll be fine, next I'm kind of like shriveled up and I'm in a corner and I'm like silent. So I feel like that also depends too, just the scenery you're in. But for the most part, I mean, I will have to hit a little bowl before I go out and do something.
I got you.
Which makes sense. I like that you guys put it like that because when you think about it, it is an emotionally and spiritually intelligent plant.
Yeah.
So it already taps into some things into you, so you can already feel vibes, especially those weed events. You know what I mean? You walk in, everybody's high. You could feel the anxiety circle. You could feel the overwhelmed circle.
Yeah.
You could feel the cool circle. You like that, but it's a lot of powerful shit there. You
I
like,
agree. I can't do weed events, actually.
Well,
That's funny enough.
That's the experience that I was kind of talking to, short, kind of funny story time. Beast Mode. We remember he had that cannabis event.
Yeah. I
totally
that.
had a goal to get a photo with him. I went to the event, got high and chickened out. Which is fine. It's funny.
Right, yeah.
It's just kind of funny. It happens like that sometimes.
I agree 100%.
And he, hopefully he would have. I think he would have did it though.
Yeah,
I think he would have did it. Yeah, that was a fun event.
It was
definitely a fun event. Shout out Martelle Lynch. So yes, I think it's the same question for Martelle as well, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you remember the first moment that piqued your interest in cannabis?
You know, I feel like I have a couple different timelines of that. Like the first one it started was when I was more in high school, so I kind of just wanted to know what that feeling was and like, oh, why is everyone smoking weed?
Right.
You know, I want to know why. And then once I started, you know, getting more into it, I ended up eventually really liking it. You know, I'd smoke here and there whenever I could. You know, I was still a kid. I lived at home. My parents were totally against it.
Right.
They didn't know what I was doing, you know, majority of the times, but I'm over here smoking weed. So I would say like in high school it was kind of more of just like a little fun thing. And then as I got older, it definitely turned more into like, okay, there's actually more to this plant than what people are portraying it as. It's just like some drug that's going to get you lazy. But really there's more to it than what people think.
Right. So you were seeking out that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, you felt that. So do you also agree that entertainment and cannabis have a great chemistry of duality together?
Oh, go ahead.
So for me, the way I see that, entertainment and cannabis, so like same thing. Back then, you know, a lot of the movies or shows, they're, you know, you have an example where like someone's in a room and you see this one person, they're just smoking their bongos and they're just lazy and they're at home sitting on mom's couch and they don't have a job. You know, that's what the media is trying to portray it as.
Right.
Or you have a good example of where there's people in cannabis who, or people who do, you know, they smoke and they're in the cannabis industry, but they're also in the entertainment industry. I feel like there's those good people that use that voice because they have such either like a big following and they can portray it to the media as like, hey, no, this is the way it helps me, or this is why I'm using it for a good thing and not a bad thing. And I feel like there's a lot of those people that I follow a lot of people on Instagram where they're more of like that educational side.
Right.
So I feel like it could have a more positive effect when it's the right people, you know, exempling it in the right way where they're trying to show people.
Right.
So
okay,
it does have
that was a very fair
bad.
point. Yeah, it was well explained too.
Yeah, there's two sides to it, right? It can be portrayed in a rather negative light, or it can be portrayed from a place of education, you know, aiming to ease the fear that surrounds it and show that there are potentially great, you know, therapeutic uses for it for others.
I was not even going to like go into a deep dive with that because it was well explained. Like, right, if you understand, you understand. If you don't, just go ahead and email me. You know what I mean? Now, Ashley, March and Ash.
Yeah.
What inspired your decision to work here?
John Sacco.
Hey, hold on. First off, shout out to Big John, man. Hey, man, yeah, let's go.
I agree.
Yeah. He's probably one of the most respectable men I've ever met in my life. Hardworking. I told him when I first met him that I wanted to be like him.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a boss. I wanted to be able to handle all of the shit that he could handle. He has taught me a lot, and I really appreciate that. I wouldn't be here at March and Ash without him, and I pay a lot of respect to that.
Man, shout out to Big JS, man.
Respect to the leader.
Yeah, right.
100%.
For you, Martelle, what inspired you to work here at March and Ash?
So when I was living down in Imperial Valley, you guys already had a location down there at the Imperial location. So I kind of knew about that from a couple other friends. I wasn't even 21 at the time, so I couldn't really go in and shop, but I was obviously smoking weed. So I had a couple friends that would kind of tell me like how their experience was, and they were working there at the time, and it kind of made me feel like, oh, like that sounds really fun. Like, you know, being a bud tender, you know, being able to serve people, like it just sounded really fun at the time. And so once I turned 21, I had applied for like a certain position. I can't remember what, but they had contacted me back saying like, you got the position, but then at that moment, I just couldn't take that position.
Right.
So I couldn't go in. Second time I applied, it wasn't even for the right location because I wasn't living up down there at the time. So I couldn't take that again. So third time, this is like after COVID, COVID hit, I ended up getting fired from my job. So I'm like basically back and forth from cities because I was in Imperial Valley, had to drive up and live in Bakersfield for a while.
Wow.
I was working out there in the fields just for the meanwhile. And then just coming back and forth,
Yeah.
And then finally my friend was like, why don't you just try coming back to San Diego? So I was like, okay, well, let me see what jobs I can look for.
Right.
So I saw there was an opening again, Mission Valley, March and Ash. So here I'm doing my interview and everything. And then like a week later, I get this email saying, congrats, like you start tomorrow. And I'm looking at my mom. I'm like, Mom, like I kind of have to just leave. Like I have to get up and go. Yeah. Because I'm like in Bakersfield at the time.
Right.
San Diego's like 4.5 hours away almost.
Right.
So I had to just make that move and just go. I didn't have a place to live. I was just like, I'm just going to go and work and see where this leads me to.
Right.
So I ended up, getting that position and here I am now.
How cool. The timing of everything.
Yeah.
It worked out well.
You know what? I love doing this TDOC spotlight because when you find out the details of what got people here, it's really inspiring. Everybody has such a unique and inspiring story. Like it's really something that like is a movie. It's so it's been sequenced with how things happen. It's incredible. So congratulations to that grind. Yeah. Coming out here, nowhere to live and shit.
Dude, yeah, it was quite a journey, I'd say. Like, I had friends here, so, I mean, I was able to couch surf and stuff, but there were times, I had to sleep in my car.
Yeah.
Right.
But I had a lot of great people, too, that worked here that I knew one guy, Devin, he was amazing. Rest in peace, Devin. He's one of the best people I've ever met. He even had helped me out, too, just kind of getting started out here. So, yeah, it's been a great journey so far.
I agree, and rest in peace to Major. So, look, me and Kayla got to pay some bills real quick, but we'll be right back after this.
Their brands.
Craft's award-winning brand portfolio is the convergence of industry expertise, cutting-edge technology, and the belief that cannabis has the power to transform lives for the better. California's most robust brand portfolio offers hundreds of cannabis products masterfully crafted by leading cannabis researchers and scientists.
Their products.
Formulated in easy-to-use applications in a variety of doses and cannabinoid profiles, CannaCraft's products are highly customizable to meet their customers' unique needs. Designed with diverse segments of cannabis users in mind, CannaCraft's profiles ensures that whatever the cannabis need may be, CannaCraft has a product to address it. CannaCraft's products, don't believe me? Just listen to what Forbes had to say about CannaCraft.
This cannabis facility in Santa Rosa, California is the coolest tour you'll take all year.
CannaCraft has products you can consume in so many ways.
So many ways, so many ways.
Welcome back to TDOC. I'm your host, Mr. Wowzer, back with Kayla Bass. Now we're going to do a switcheroo. Martelle, I will be finishing out the interview for you. Name some of your favorite contributions. I sound like a principal. My bad. I just be Dodi having fun. Name some of your favorite contributions you made so far within the cannabis industry working with March and Ash.
So far, I've done, I don't want to say too much of like, I've contributed, I guess, within the company, or I mean like with the company outside. I don't know if that sounds right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, all I really do is just kind of work here, and I go on about my days. I've done a couple fun events, though, I would say, with March and Ash, if that kind of counts as contributing.
Big time.
So, like, we've done the Pride events. I got to do one of those where we set up the March and Ash booth at Pride. So that's honestly really fun, because we even get a lot of people that come, and they're kind of like I think we were giving out like tester drink samples. They weren't infused, of course, but they were just little samples. So it's like people that kind of come up and they don't even know about it, but you're kind of still able to educate people. So that was one fun thing I really liked. It's not just like, here, have fun, have a drink, here, buy this and that. Like, no, people actually really wanted to come up and kind of learn, which was really nice.
Definitely.
I got to also attend, like, I believe it was a customer's Halloween party, but they bought a lot of pre-rolls and just a bunch of goodies and edibles, so we got to set up a little like table for them at their party, and I'm just kind of there like bud tending and handing out these little pre-rolls and stuff. Yeah, that was definitely like a really fun experience for sure.
That sounds fun.
I definitely think education is a wonderful contribution when it comes to your work at March and Ash.
Definitely.
Ashley, for you, name some of your favorite contributions you've made so far within the cannabis industry while working at March and Ash.
I would just Wow. If I can talk. Okay. I would definitely have to say education as well. I started off as a VCC, so I was talking to customers all day, every day. And when we first opened back in 2018, it was a lot of older customers calling in because like my grandchild told, I get it. But they're like, I don't understand it. Is it safe? Is it this? Is it that? Wow. And so for me, I had to educate myself to make sure I was able to answer those questions for them.
Right.
Because they wanted to understand it. They wanted to seek the benefits from it. So I would say education, huge. And then just putting in what I can to watch this place grow. When I started here, we had just opened.
Right.
2018. It was the offices weren't like they were. I actually dispatched. It wasn't this office. I believe it was the one next door.
Yeah.
And it was just 3 of us in a room answering calls. We would go pack our own orders and then get our own drivers out.
Right.
And so helping this place turn into what it's been has been a really fun and interesting journey. There's been a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
But March and Ash has been great. It's like a second family to me. I don't have a lot of family in San Diego, and so I've met a lot of amazing people.
Right.
And so just being able to give back what I feel like March and Ash gives to me has
that
been a
sense
huge
of
thing.
Family, that sense of community. It's
100%.
It's epic. And it's something that you can find within the industry. And luckily, we can find it here.
I agree.
Yeah.
March and Ash, man. The Martelle. End of the interview, right? What's next for Martelle?
Well, currently, I have a little something brewing up. I'm currently in the works of my first live talk show host, more of like a live cannabis talk show host.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
So, yeah, we're in the works of that currently, just trying to get like production going as soon as we can. Trying to find a place where we want to get everything set up.
Right.
But yeah, that's currently in the works, and just a little more on like the video editing going on at the moment. So
nice. Did you want to plug your show in right now? I mean, you got the opportunity.
I don't have the show yet ready, but she will be coming soon.
Okay.
Circle back.
And you see how she said she, right? These shows be our babies. Like, it's on paper, then it oh my gosh. Yeah. Right. Congratulations on that. I'm excited.
Ashley, what's next for you?
I'll be very honest right now. I was going through a lot of personal stuff this past year, about a year or so. So right now I'm working on kind of restarting my life, starting over. Just moved somewhere brand new with no furniture, no nothing. We got a bed and a couch, and we're just making it work. I'm buying furniture as it comes. I just had to start over because I felt like my kids needed a couple better opportunities in things, and so I thought that would be the best move. So right now I'm just restarting, rebuilding, and looking to continue to grow. And
that's epic. It's not easy to make big changes like that, and the fact that you're doing that for your well-being, for your family's well-being, it just shows a lot about your character. And
thanks, I appreciate that.
Congrats on the move.
Thank you.
And to all the success that's coming for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Vice versa to Martelle. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of your heart, my heart, for all your contributions you made to March and Ash. Tireless work, effortless execution and planning. It's well deserved to get y'all flowers. So thank you again. You guys are going to join us for the game show, right?
Absolutely.
TDOC. Hello. TDOC, yay or nay. Next. Let's go.
Welcome to the game show. TDOC's yay or nay. 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 Yay or nay.
Welcome back, TDOC. Wowzer, Kayla, Martelle, Ashley, TDOC, yay or nay. So I'm going to ask you guys some yay or nay type questions. They range from all types of things, wacky things, real things, bad things, psych. And Kayla, kick it off.
All right, let's go. Hot or cold?
Hot. Cold.
Okay.
Wow. Oh.
You gonna play?
I will for this one.
Okay.
I will.
What is it, hot or cold?
Both.
All right. Both is also an option.
Yes, I forget to say that.
Android or Apple?
Apple.
Win. Me too. Chicken or beef?
Ooh. Damn.
Chicken.
Both.
Okay.
Beef.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm a chicken girl.
Hey.
I'm big on my protein.
Yeah. Okay, loyalty or royalty?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Okay, AirPods or Beats headphones?
AirPods.
Okay, wait. Are we talking about over ear? Because
Oh, that's a good question.
or in the ear?
Whatever you want it to be.
I have both. I don't know. I keep both sets in my backpack and I just switch out every day. It depends on for what use, because Beats are good for noise canceling. My AirPods is what I use when I'm at work, so like I can still hear people walking in my office.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So it depends.
Yeah. I do
AirPods
love
for me.
AirPods, yeah. The noise cancel features everything.
Yeah.
I agree.
Wine or champagne?
I'm not that classy.
Okay, or marijuana.
Marijuana.
I like
There we
that.
go.
Cannabis.
Yeah. I think we all picked that up.
Yeah.
All right, love or lust?
Love.
Love.
All we need is love.
Hello.
Always.
Hello. Oh, yeah. Uno.
It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all.
Look at you with the Shakespeare quotable.
Oh, Moulin
Easy
Rouge.
killer.
I've watched that 300 million times.
Yeah.
It's a
the
weird.
best. Yeah.
I love that movie.
I do too.
I've loved it since I first saw it when I was a child.
Man, that's incredible. Blue's Clues or Dora the Explorer?
Dora.
Wow, good
For all
job.
the Latina
Okay.
girlies, come on now.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Dora. Bernstein Bears or Berenstein Bears?
Berenstain Bears. Wait. Hold on.
Bernstein, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I was trying to picture the book in my
I'm
head.
trying to do the best poker face I can.
What do you think? Well, sorry, what do you think it was, Kayla?
Well, I think I said Bernstein.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a hard word.
is.
I agree.
it is. And I guess I read some bootleg Berenstein Bears books.
Oh, bootleg. I love it.
A lot of them, I guess. The real ones was at school. Daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
It kind of depends. What are we doing?
That too.
Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Nighttime, because it's colder at night. I don't like that.
Oh, yeah, you like cold.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Or matcha?
Matcha.
I love that shit. Money, physical money, or credit card?
Physical money.
Yeah, I like having that money in my hand.
Yeah, something about cash. Trump or Biden?
Fine. None, but like,
I choose not to answer this question.
Oh, that we got our first one.
I like it. Plead the fifth.
Netflix or Hulu?
I'm going to go with Netflix because I don't have Hulu anymore because I wasn't watching it on it.
actually, I like Hulu a little more. They got some good shows. On
They
there.
do have some good shows on there. Yeah, they do.
A lot of good reality shows for sure.
Yeah, facts. Tequila, dark or light?
Tequila, light.
Tequila, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you that.
I know.
You had
Well,
Blanco?
yeah. What? Yes. But I don't really drink tequila. I know.
That's not bad. I don't
No,
drink
it's
tequila
not.
every
It's
day.
not.
But if we was pouring up right now, I would
Yeah,
have to be tequila.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little shot of tequila. And congratulations, you guys successfully passed the game. I want to thank you guys again for joining the show. Kayla, for your excellent work. We're going to take it to one of my records produced by Larry June's producer, Blade D. Trilla. It's called I Thou Shall Wow. We doing good. King Rockman, what up? Let's go.
We doing good, doing good, doing good, doing good. I don't talk about what I would, what I could, or what I should. Came a long, long way from a real up childhood. The money ain't changed me, I ain't turned Hollywood. Heavy metal in my pocket, man, like a rock band. Pause it with the rock man, how we rock man. Feel me blood clot Jamaican, real Irish one done. I'm hotter than Kiaja, I scorch like the sun. Me and mine, cause we doing good, good, good. Big blower just in case a wishing that he would. She could tell by how I walk, I slang wood, wood, wood. I'm a choker while I stroke her, flip her over like I should. Couple shots of Don Julio, now I'm activated. Baby started twerking while I'm perking, she know that's my favorite. Shot strong, got me hitting the thiz face up in these places. Telling everybody no, but in my mind I know I'm wasted. Cause in my DNA it's nothing but players, G's to streets. Man, I'm something like a savior. I be dripping on these something that they could savor. I'm not Captain Saver. No, I will not save her. We doing good, doing good, doing good, doing good. I don't talk about what I would, what I could, or what I should. Came a long, long way from a real up childhood. The money ain't changed me, I ain't turned Hollywood.
In the AC with the fan on, blowing on strong. Same thing I said I'm gon' do, yeah, I'm still on. Yeah, I had to make up my mind, but you still wrong. I'm back coming strong like I'm Dodi Connection. I got enough money for the purchase, buying all arms. If I blinked off as a star, would that be hard? Now the quarter horse came back for the long yard. Trying to see green, my logo is a lawnmower. Grab your bags, we go explore, little Miss D.A.R.E. Came a long way from a baby that was living poor. That's why them hate always looking sour. We gon' get the money long way, always moving forward.
Doing good, doing good, doing good. We doing good, doing good, doing good. I don't talk about what I would, what I could, or what I should. What I would, what I could, or what I should. Came a long way from a real up childhood. Up childhood. The money ain't changed me, I ain't turned Hollywood. The money ain't changed me, I ain't turned Hollywood.
Couple shots of Don Julio, now I'm activated. Baby started twerking while I'm perking, she know that's my favorite.
Grab your bags, we can go explore, little Miss D.A.R.E. Came a long way from a baby that was living poor.
We doing good, doing good, doing good, doing good.
That's why them hate always looking sour.
I don't talk about what I would, what I could, or what I should.
Big blower just in case a nigga wishing that he would.
Came a long, long way from a real up child.
Came a long way from a baby that was living poor.
The money ain't changed me, I ain't turned Hollywood. The money ain't changed me, I ain't turned Hollywood.
Thanks for listening to the Dodi Connection. Be sure to follow and subscribe whenever you listen to your podcasts. To read the blog associated with this episode, visit olismedia.com. This episode was produced in studios located in San Diego, California. Lena Alvarez is co-producer. Serving as executive producer and co-founder is JC Polk, and Chad Peace is president and co-founder. Olas Media is an IVC media company.
Olas Media.